1971, works now in cooperation with the Disney Conservation Fund in an effort to protect the local wildlife. Now, the first section we're going into is the Ituri Forest. Around there, many of the animals will use their natural colors to blend in to their surroundings. So you gotta keep a sharp-eyed lookout in there.
Oh yeah, see the water?
The animals will want to hide from predators. Also, they like to keep in the shade, keep cool. And the animals can be a little reclusive. They are pretty used to our trucks at this point. We normally have pretty good luck on these safaris. We can't guarantee you'll see every single animal on that spotting guide. We'll do the best we can to find as many as possible. And we normally find a good amount of animals. So this is the Ituri Forest. Over here on the left, you can see a bongo hiding back there. They have the reddish-brown fur, large pushback horns, allows them to navigate through heavy brush. Now the bongos are known as the ghosts of the forest. They'll keep the background for the most part. On the right, I did see an okapi walk away, kind of go behind the bushes, see if it comes back out. You know, the okapi has dark brown fur, but black and white stripes on their legs, very similar to zebra stripes. They may think they are related to zebras because of those stripes, but they actually are not. They are relatives to the giraffe. Comes out again, you can see they have a very similar shaped head, same skull shape as the giraffe. There it is, you can see its tail at least.
He's right there.
Now to the left, we're coming up on the watering hole. Very important part of this section of the several animals will come around here, so it's a good spot to try to see some animals.
See him? Right there by the hole?
See his tail by that tree?
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Where is he? He's still right. I saw it.
Now let's find that. Let's find that. Oh, I see it.
Now way in the back, there's a black rhino resting, and there's another one up ahead here to the left. A little bit closer to us. Now the black rhino can be about 3,000 pounds. They are known for their prehensile lip. Of course, they can pick things up like twigs and whatnot, helping forage around.
Rhinos.
Now, unfortunately, there's less than 5,000 black rhinos left in the world due to the illegal poaching for their horns. It's believed that rhino horns have medicinal properties, but they're simply made from keratin, the substance found in our hair and fingernails.
No tracks. The guy's actually driving. You in the zone?
And look to your left, way in the back, there's a black-white bird back there. The saddle-billed stork can be up to 5 feet tall. Their wingspan is usually around 9 feet.
Oh.
We're making our way now to the Safi River. Great place to try to see some hippos.
Hippo.
The hippos will spend most of their day submerged in the water. They can hold their breath for about 8 minutes at a time.
Whoa.
Every once in a while they'll get out of the water, walk around the land a bit. In that case, it'd be really hard to miss. They're about 5,500 pounds. Despite their weight, they can actually run about 30 miles an hour on the land. There's a hippo peeking out of the water over here.
See him, Joe?
They are excellent swimmers.
See his head?
Reese will sometimes just walk along the bottom. Well, the hippos around here would be Nile hippos. They use a wide range of vocalizations to communicate with each other. They can hear quite well even under the water. The sounds they make are referred to as wees. More hippos over here to the left. Good amount, I'd say. Now, a whole group of hippos will be known as a float.
Look at all them hippos. Hey, get your selfie out of my video.
Look at all the hippos. Whoa.
There's also some pink-backed pelicans over here. They get their name from the fact they get a pink color during their mating season.
Uh-oh.
More over there.
And they're pink.
Mommy, no. What are those? Are those
Pelicans.
Those are buzzards.
Those look like they're vultures.
No, they said they're pelicans.
So if you see a hippo go by in the water, in a shallow area, they're probably not swimming, they're probably just walking.
Look at that bird.
Oh my goodness.
He's big. Look at that one. Do you see that? Do you see that?
So see, I've always done the pelicans.
Now let's find for the white.
Riley.
The lights. We got one right here. And oh, where's that? We do that. Look, oh, we saw a hippo.
How do we get up there?
The trek.
Pretty.
Now that's cool.
That's where I'm gonna be next.
Sophie, what's up, my friend?
Now to the left, there's some Nile crocodiles down there.
Mommy, what's up,
They can be up to 20 feet long. They have very powerful jaws. They can bite up to 2,000 pounds of
Oh.
pressure per square inch. Just
See 'em
reminder
over there
for
underneath
seated
the-
at
there.
all times. Even if we stop, you must remain seated.
Oh yeah.
But especially to cross over this bridge, which is directly above some live Nile crocodiles.
See him doing?
Crocodiles.
Down in the water. Oh, down in the water.
Group of crocodiles on the land is known as a boss. If they're in the water, they'd be known as a float. The mother crocodiles can be quite protective of their young, but sometimes they'll carry their eggs in their mouth to keep them safe from other predators. We're gonna make our way to the Serengeti grasslands. A lot more wide open space out that way.
Uh-oh. That's where the
It's
lions.
the largest section of the reserve.
That's where the lions are.
Wide variety of animals you could encounter out there. Now up ahead, it's going to be a totally different ecosystem. You'll see a drastic change in the plant life.
Right there.
Different types of
By the
trees,
cheetah?
See it? In the middle?
like the baobab
All
tree
the
coming up
animals.
on the right
We're
hand
gonna see
side.
today.
It's that tree that looks like it was planted
Oh,
upside
I
down.
see a giraffe.
Its branches look a lot like roots.
Ready? Right here, when
They're
these
also legal
trees
about
come
9
in a
months
hole right
here.
The tree of life.
So they are known as the upside down tree, also known as the tree of life,
upside down
because
tree.
they'll store water in their trunk.
See those giraffes out there?
We're gonna get it closer.
Yeah. There's a whole bunch of antelope.
Now the Serengeti grasslands span hundreds of miles across East Africa, serving as the super highway to a variety of animals.
That
And
was a
millions of
video of
animals
a selfie.
migrate through here every single year.
They do it again.
This is the wild Africa we were trying so hard.
Oh,
So off the bat, good amount of animals out here.
yeah. Good thing we came early.
Of course, see some giraffes over here. Those are Maasai giraffes. They have a broader
Whoa.
pattern on their fur coat compared to the reticulated giraffes, which have more of a crisp net-like pattern.
Long ones.
Next to them, to the right of them, there's some Patterson elands. Those are the largest antelopes. Fully grown male can be about 2,000 pounds. There's also
Yeah.
some white-bearded wildebeest over
Oh,
here.
here come
right?
all the animals.
They're the largest migratory animals.
Yeah.
A couple
Wildebeest.
small animals with them. Those are springbok. They're pretty fast. They run about 55 miles an hour. And they get the name springbok because they can spring out of the grass, reach about
Look
12
at them
feet in the air.
giraffes. We're gonna go right by those.
Now when giraffes are born, they're about 6 feet tall. They reach about 20 feet tall. They get to be fully grown adults. When they're in a group, they are known as a tower.
Cattle.
They have very
African
keen
cattle.
eyesight, helps them spot predators hiding in the tall grass. Now, with very large horns, those are Ankole cattle, also known as Watusi, named after the tribe that first domesticated them. That actually makes them the only domesticated
We're gonna go
animals
right
on
by
the
those
reserve.
giraffes.
Now, their horns may look heavy, but they are not solid, nor are they hollow. They have more of a honeycomb structure inside, which allows their blood to circulate. Now, their horns can be about 20 inches around the base. Can be pretty big.
Those are big horns.
Over to the left, back here and get a little closer. There's some African wild dogs, also known as painted
Oh,
dogs.
look at this too.
They hunt in packs about 5 to 15. And they'll have an alpha male as well as an alpha female.
I saw a giraffe walking around.
You want to go pet one?
We're gonna go. Yeah. You got termites? Termite mound. Oh, we're gonna go right by these giraffes.
Now these tower-like structures on either side of the truck are termite mounds. They are formed with termite saliva and dirt.
Termite.
They can become as hard as concrete. So
Yeah, I wish you could
elephants will
smell that
sometimes
poop
use these
smell.
as scratching posts. Now around here, elephants
It only
are
sucks
like
about video.
the
You don't get to smell the smells.
bulldozers of the savannah. They'll sometimes push down the trees.
Here come the giraffes.
Giraffes are like the pruning shears as they eat from the trees. And quite a bit actually, as giraffes spend about 18 hours a day eating. They actually only spend half an hour a day sleeping.
Giraffes. And check
The
those bad
landscape is
boys
formed by
out.
the animals. The zebras and the antelope will mow down the grass, allowing you to shoot
So
throw.
close.
And the warthog is the
There's
gazelles
the
come along
horns.
and
The
trim up
size
the
of those
edges,
things.
so everyone gets enough to eat.
Bull. Some more giraffes back
People often
here.
think giraffes have horns on their head, but those are actually called ossicones.
Look
They
at
really
here.
qualify as horns when they're covered in skin and fur.
It's kind of bumping.
Oh,
Should be coming up to the lions here pretty quick. Can't believe this is in Orlando, Florida.
We didn't really see a lion.
Hey, we haven't got to the lions yet. Oh, don't give me that lip.
you should keep your hands and arms inside the truck at all times, please.
Palm trees in Africa? You don't say.
This is the tree of life.
Let's head down to an area known as Monkey Point.
Uh-oh. Nana, here
Beyond
come the
there is
monkeys.
the gateway to elephant country.
Nana and her monkeys.
Yeah, it's a monkey.
What'd you say about Nana?
What?
You said Nana's a monkey? I'm telling Nana.
Every time you say that, you never do.
What'd you say?
Every time you say that, you never do.
I'm telling
Over
Nana
to the
right
left, there's
now.
Some mandrills wandering
Nana's
around
watching
over
this
there.
right now.
Mandrills are the largest monkeys
What do you wanna
in
say to Nana?
Africa. They are known for
I love you,
their
Nana.
bright red faces. And they have pretty short tails for monkeys.
Where?
They don't have any tails, but they are monkeys.
Oh, look. Baboons.
I don't know if they're baboons. Joey, what's on there?
Now, a whole group of mandrills be known as a troop.
Mandrills?
Look, it's a
Multicolored
baboon. White a baboon. Black butt. Blue. And his nose.
We're going to press on now deeper into the heart of elephant country. Try to
Uh-oh,
find some
elephant
elephants.
country. You gotta sit down, baby. Elephant country.
Now, this path should lead up to the brick clay pits. Very popular
What?
spot with
What's
the elephants.
Nana's favorite
Nice
animal?
look.
Probably monkeys. What do you think her favorite animal is?
Unfortunately, a big threat to elephants
Probably a
nowadays
giraffe.
is sharing the land
Giraffes
with
are
man.
Nana's
The
favorite?
number one
Yeah.
concern being
Okay.
the poaching for their ivory tusks,
Riley's
but there
favorite
are other concerns as well, like the mining that
What?
takes place in their habitat.
Nana's favorite animal is a baboon?
They mine for things like coal,
Nana,
fuel,
comment on
metal,
this
used
video
making more
in the
electronics.
messages and tell us what your favorite animal is.
The clayfish should be
It's
on
a
the other
message
side of
button
this
in the
bridge.
bottom right corner.
Uh-oh.
That
Uh-oh.
doesn't sound too good.
Yeah. The bridge goes.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Hang on, folks!
Oh! Oh!
Bridge. I think it's holding together.
Oh!
Okay,
That was serious. Look, it's broken.
Alright. Let's get her.
Good call, Disney.
I have a feeling that was planned.
Yeah. Did you see it broken?
Well, I made to the right place, but it's definite signs that elephants have been here.
Smell that?
Tusk marks.
It means the elephants have been here.
There are some elephant tracks here as well. Brown. Elephants can't be too far behind, and sure enough, here's an elephant
Sorry,
over here.
Oh! Elephant.
Now, elephants can consume about 300 pounds of food a day. Diet consists of an assortment of vegetation. Now, to keep cool, they'll flap their ears back and forth. I see them doing that quite a bit. So the elephants can flap their ears, create a wind current that can actually lower their body temperature by about 15 degrees. They will also sometimes throw dirt on their back to shield themselves from the sun. Dirt's like a sunblock for them. Of course, they can also throw water on themselves. They can actually fill their trunk up along 5 gallons of water. Now, when the male elephants are old enough, they usually will leave the herd and go off on their own. An elephant's childhood usually lasts about 15 years, but their gestation period will last about 22 months.
What?
Upside down tree or tree of life.
With them. Get in there with
Elephant.
Say cheese.
What are you doing?
They don't mix that some at the trucks.
Oh, there it is. Old door on it. We're gonna start driving in the creek. The old creek.
On the water.
Oh, look at that. Oh, throwing hay on his back. Grass.
Out to the left is a flamboyance of greater pink flamingos.
Where?
They get their pink color from the brine shrimp and other small creatures they eat that contain beta carotene. But they're actually the least pink flamingos.
Oh, I saw one. Oh, look at that black one.
Over here, looks like we found some white rhinos.
Uh-oh. Oh, wow. I don't think you can see, but through that tree, we're about to be there. Some white rhinos.
The truck here is stopped. There might be a rhino.
Disney's so
Truck
racist.
there. Quite a few rhinos around.
Black rhinos, white rhinos.
So they're hanging around a big mud pit. The rhinos will
All
roll
rhinos
around the
matter.
mud quite a bit. Mud keeps them cool. Keeps the bugs off them as well.
Oh, look at there. White rhino.
So these are white rhinos. They are larger than the black rhinos. They also have a wider mouth.
White rhino.
Well, the name white rhino comes from the Afrikaans word of vik, which means wide. And that word vik I mistranslated down the line into white. That's why they're known as white rhinos.
What do you think about them rhinos?
Pretty good.
Now the rhinos can run about 35 miles an hour, but they have very
Hey, look
poor
at me.
eyesight, which is probably why when they were in a group they were known as a
Allergies acting
crash.
up?
Right here.
Oh.
Whoa.
Unfortunately, both the black rhino and the white rhino are legally poached for their horns.
What I've done is that surprised me.
Moving over here to the left, there's a cheetah over there. It's kind of in the lower left-hand corner.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, see him?
Cheetah.
Tucked away. Now, cheetahs are excellent hunters. Their claws cannot retract. They can run about 70 miles an hour, making them the fastest land mammals. Might see a little bit better if you look behind us now. Now, they're the only big cats to hunt during the daytime. It's a big contrast to, say, the lions that do their hunting at night. Now, speaking of lions, up ahead, there's a rock formation known as the Copies. That's actually where you may be able to find some lions. So we'll check over there. And I say that because the lions like the tall rocks, gives them a good vantage point over the savanna. That way they can survey their prey. Again, the lions hunt at night, so during the day they're pretty inactive. They usually will rest for about 18 to 20 hours. So they don't do like a whole lot. They are over here.
Yeah, let's see if we can see any lions.
Now they don't sleep for that amount of time. They will simply rest, take it easy. Do a lot of sleeping short, but they won't sleep the entire 20 hours.
Where are they?
No lions.
I saw a earring.
We'll go around the rocks and take a look. Now the Swahili word for lion is Simba.
See
The name of our
She
truck,
just laid
which
down.
is Simba 1. So there's a female lion that got up and laid back down.
See them on the backside.
Now it's the female lions that
There they
do
are.
the
Look, they're all laying out on the rocks.
The lions are pack hunters. They work together to bring down their prey, which is sometimes faster than they are.
Oh, look at them.
This lion's top speed is about 35 miles an hour. There's a male lion laying down in the lower rock there towards the front.
It's the kid and mommy and dad.
I think so.
It's the king sleeping.
Over to the right, there's some ostriches.
Oh, Brady's favorite.
Brady, your favorite
And along the
ostriches.
way, there's a small animal known as a bontebon, relative to the
Ostriches?
wildebeest. Bontebon went extinct.
Oh,
in
no,
the wild back
walkabout.
in the 1960s. You only find them on reserves nowadays. They were hunted for their fur coats mainly.
Lions.
Jungle.
Looks like a male and two females over there. So every once in a while you will see them walking around during the day, but for the most part, that's what they do. Good time to see lions
Oh, there's another
active,
one
of
up
course,
on
at
top.
night. And we do run until 11 p.m. here at Kilimanjaro Safari. So I'll come back later and do a night
Yeah.
safari.
Come at 11?
Yeah.
You'll see the lions walking around.
Come to a night safari.
Now, coming on the left-hand side,
Pigs.
burrows
Seeing the lions walking
made by
around?
warthogs. A couple of warthogs out there. They are the largest burrowing mammals. When they go to bed at night, they'll back up into their burrow. That way they have their tusks pointed outward. They can guard themselves against any predator attacks.
Pumbaa.
You get a close look at the ostriches over here to the right. A couple of montebon over there as well. Now over here to the right, near the tree, there's some ostrich eggs, which can weigh about 3 pounds each. So large eggs for the largest birds.
There's some
Now,
eggs.
people often think the ostrich will bury its head in the sand. They actually don't do that. They will lower their head sometimes, close to the ground, try to appear less visible to a nearby threat.
Oh, zebras.
Or
Or a zebra.
threat. Now there's some great zebras walking along here on the right side. Zebra stripes are quite unique to them, much like human fingerprints. No two sets of stripes are exactly the same.
Look at that.
Now zebras seem pretty docile, but they can defend themselves against a lion attack.
So
Their hind
close.
legs can break the jaw of an attacking lion.
I saw a big black badger.
Like these other zebras are black with white stripes, or white with black stripes. They actually are black with white stripes on top. You can tell by looking at their nose. We're going to time to check out one last section
Alright,
of the
one
reserves. We're going to make our way through
Last
Gatti
section.
Glen here. And up ahead there's a scimitar horned oryx.
Scimitar horned oryx.
At the moment. That is a
Gotta say
desert
that
dwelling
3
animal. They
times
can actually withstand a temperature of 115 degrees before they even break a sweat.
Whoa.
They can also go about 9 months without water.
Holy moly.
Now, back in the 1980s, they became extinct in the wild like the bontebon. They were only found on reserves until recent conservation efforts came along and increased their numbers back in the wild.
Super rare.
Yeah.
Now, we all do our part to help conserve the environment and protect the wildlife. To do so, it's something very simple like ordinary recycling.
Super rare.
Recycle paper, plastic, and so on. But you can't take that step further, recycle more complicated things like old electronics, such as old laptops and cell phones. Every little bit does count, goes a long way in the end. A lot of day-to-day things you can do, simply not littering or conserving water. It's also helpful to learn about the animals here and there. Through animal research, we can figure out how to better coexist with the wildlife so they won't encroach on their habitats or hurt their ecosystems. If you want to learn more today, folks, you go over to the Rafiki's Planet Watch. You can go there by taking the Wildlife Express train, which you can board right near the entrance for Kilimanjaro Safaris. That train ride is like a backstage tour of Animal Kingdom. And over at Rafiki's, you can pet the animals, the petting zoo. There's the animal hospital where you can see veterinary care taking place as well. Different exhibits about the animals over there. So be advised, they will close at 6 o'clock today. Last train out there usually leaves about 5:50. I did promise the warden to get back pretty soon, so I'm going to drop out the nearest warden's post in just a few moments.
All right.
There's a short walk back to the Harambe village. If you
All
want to see more
done.
animals, as soon as you get off of the truck, you can take a self-guided tour.
Send you more videos later.
The Gorilla Falls
Love you guys.
Exploration Trail.
Say bye.
The path where you can see western lowland gorillas.